Brenton Damagachi, Grade 5. It reminded me of the classic Karpov-Korchnoi game in 1978. I tried a queenside advance, but Snick had two aligned bishops clogging up the middle of the board. I offered him a poisoned pawn, but he was too smart to fall into that trap. Snick doesn't make dumb mistakes the way he used to. He was a much stronger player than he had been a few months earlier. I was up one piece, but he had the stronger position. I kept looking at the board, trying to come up with something that would trip him up. It was hopeless. Finally, I tipped my king over, and we shook hands. He had beaten me.
Sam Dawkins, Grade 5. I tried to be cool about it, but it was impossible. My heart was jumping out of my chest. I had just beaten Brenton Damagachi, the kid who was so smart that he got every kid in America to wear red socks to school. If I could beat him, that must mean I'm pretty smart too.
Judy Douglas, Grade 5. So Snick beat Brenton, and I thought nothing could beat that. But suddenly the doorbell rang. Brenton asked me to see who it was. I opened the door, and there was a guy in a suit standing there. He looked familiar to me, but I couldn't place the face. Then he sticks out his hand and says his name is Richard Milner.
Kelsey Donnelly, Grade 5. Judy let out this scream from the front hallway. We heard the door slam and we all came running over. She was hysterical. She said it was the guy she saw on the street. I asked her what his name was, and she said it was Milner. Milner! That was the guy who was stalking me online. He was right outside the door. I freaked out.
Sam Dawkins, Grade 5. Kelsey starts in screaming, "Call the police! Call 911!" I didn't know what to do. Judy and Kelsey were screaming and crying and running around like an asteroid was about to hit the house. They said the guy was with the FBI or the CIA, and we would all be going to jail. I looked around for a baseball bat or something I could hit the guy with if he tried to break down the door.
Brenton Damagachi, Grade 5. I opened the door. What else could I do? The man was just standing there.
Sam Dawkins, Grade 5. So Brenton opens the door and asks the guy if he's with the FBI. He says no. Brenton asks him if he's with the CIA. He says no. I can't take it anymore, so I ask the guy who he is and what he wants from us. He says nobody's in trouble, and we didn't do anything wrong. That calmed the girls down a little.
Judy Douglas, Grade 5. The guy showed us his business card. He says he's in the marketing business, and he works for a company that sells stuff to kids. I asked him why he was stalking us, and he said he wasn't stalking us. He simply wanted to talk to us.